Hi, kia ora everybody. Welcome to this month's Global Stampin' Video Hop. For this month we have the Fashionable in colours. So excited to share the in colours with you because I absolutely love them. Really have had so much fun playing with them, and I'm sure that you are going to love them as well. So enjoy the video. Make sure you hop along and see what everyone else creates, and let's get started. Okay, so here are the new in colours. This is Parakeet Party. This is Tahitian Tide. This is Sweet Sorbet, Orchid Oasis, and Starry Sky. And I think they really, really complement each other so well. They are just gorgeous. These are the ink pads with the same colours. We're going to be using all these colours today. And then there's lots and lots of things with the in colours, and we'll be using some of them. But I'll just share this. We do have the 6x6 Designer Series papers as well, all in the new in colours. 2 sets of patterns, and on one side, and then obviously on the other side you have a different pattern. But just so handy for creating your projects with these papers, that's for sure. Okay, let's get started. And some of the other items for that we will be using will be in colour, so I will share them with you as we go along. Okay, let's start. I want to just quickly start off. I'm going to be doing a little bit of watercolor. Now I'm just going to show you how I did it, and then I'll show you because otherwise we do have to wait for it to dry. So I'm just going to spritz that a little bit, and I'll pick a couple of colours. These two will do, and I will squeeze. Now if you want to know how to get your ink on your ink pad like that, just flip it over and use your thumbs to give it a good press on the back, and then you will have some ink there. If you don't have re-inkers or something like that, it's really handy. Okay, so next I want to grab my Aqua Painter. I'm going to drop some, and I have got the wide brush here. I'm just going to add a bit of colour. Doesn't matter where you put it. In fact, you could put it as one block, but I sort of will spread it like that. Let me just get my little towel here, and then I'll use a bit of Starry Sky. There you go. So as I say, it doesn't matter where you put it, because, and I'll show you the end product, because you're going to use that just to die cut some heart shapes out of. Okay. And the dry, I've done a bigger one than that, so I've done all the colours, and then I've just used a heart die, which you can find in, I'll show you the dies. This is just packed with amazing shapes, and these are so the name of this die is Sentiment Silhouettes. So the stamp set, which is called, let me grab it over here, it's called Charming Sentiments, and all these dies here actually cut around these sentiments, so that really saves you from all that fussy cutting. So really handy. It turns out really well. I think I've got a sample there. I can show you where I've used it. So yeah, fantastic. But it comes with these shapes as well. Candles, butterfly, is it a butterfly? Flowers, stars, hearts, all sorts of things. So I have used the heart from this solid heart from here, and I have cut out a few hearts. So those are sort of the things that I did to start prepping. So the next thing is I have used, get rid of that, I have used this stamp set, Alphabest. This is going to be so handy for any kind of memory keeping or scrapbooking or just card making like we're going to do today for the letters and numbers, etc. So I have done, and I'm just going to show you with one letter here. Let's pick the Sweet Sorbet this time. And you have got, this is the letter I, and just stamp that there. Always, oh, that's not an I, that's an exclamation mark. Which is just as good to illustrate what I'm going to show you. And then you've got this gorgeous little punch here, and you can stamp out, punch out all your letters or any symbols that you want to use. So with all that done, I am going to be sharing with you a slimline card, and let me just grab some scrap paper. Now, I did a video recently on splatting, if you wanted to know more about more splatting, but I'm going to use the blends for this. So the in colours come in all the blends as well. Let me see, I might do a couple of these. I don't want too many. So just get your thick end and the lid and just gently splatter like that. The harder you do it, the more you get, obviously. So that's a bit of Starry Sky. And let's do some, there we go. See, if I do it lighter, I don't get quite so much, which is good. And I think I might just do a little bit of the Parakeet Party as well. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I have done these letters already, and I've got them here on a piece of paper so you can see them. Like so. There we go. Okay. And let me just push that up a little bit because I'm, sorry, it's a bit wobbly. Don't want to cut everything out of view. Now, what I want to do to make sure that I get these straight, I'm going to line that piece of paper up with that line, like so. And then I'm going to line this up as well. Doesn't quite go over, but that's all right. So I am going to use that as my line for making sure that I am straight, because I am dreadful at putting letters and things on like this in a straight line. So I'm going to use this line down here to make sure that I am following. Okay, then I've got a bit of tape here, which I am going to just stick on there. Not on the card, I'll just stick it on there. This is just going to help me make sure I put all my letters straight. Well, I hope so. Okay, so that's straight. Oops. That's straight, she says, as she moves it away. Okay. We start off with H. So I have put the dimensionals on the back already. And let's see. Here we go. Now what I've done is I've alternated all the in colours. So this is going to be a very bright, happy card. So there we have happy. I'll just speed it up because otherwise it's a bit slow for you. Okay, so let's moving this up to the next line. And we will put it about there, I think. Let's see if that's going to be right. I'm going to start that about there. Yep. Maybe one. That's about right. Let's do it there. Now I'm going to put these on so I don't make sure I don't run out of space. No, we should be absolutely perfect. Excellent. Okay, I'll speed you up again. Right, so there we go. Happy birthday. Right. A little bit fiddly, but doesn't take too long. Hopefully I am straight. Okay, so I also have the hearts that we cut out, die cut, and I'm just going to use some of the little embellishment, the mini dimensionals. Okay. Whoops. Right. Once again, a little bit fiddly, but thank goodness for fast forwarding, I say. Okay, let's get rid of this. And I'm going to adhere that to, this is Starry Sky. Now, okay, so I'm going to use some of this twine. Now the twine also comes in all of the in colours. So we have Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Cherry, Sweet Sorbet and Orchid Oasis. I'm going to use the Tahitian Tide, I think. And let's put some tape on the back. Just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus to put a couple of, now I leave that much there. I'm going to bring it to the back, and instead of going all the way back and wasting that, I'm going to then bring that back to the front and take that round to the back again. There you go. See what I mean? I'm just pulling it back on itself. Okay. And we'll cut that off. I'm going to tie a little, I'll cut way too much off, that's all right. Could have gone round again. I'm sure I'll be able to use it for something else. Okay. Right. Straighten it up a bit in a minute. I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. There we are, all on and all backs off. And let's pop it on the front of this card. That's for the inside. I'll just give this a burnish so it sits nice and flat. Right. Get that in the middle, there we go. And let's just do something for the middle before we go on. I'm just going to grab my bit of paper again. I'm just going to do a little bit of a splatter, I think, in here. I might do blue. Just in the corner. And then I have 3 more hearts here that I'm going to stick. So this is for the inside. Just grab my small ones. I'll fast forward you again. There we go. So let's glue that onto the mat. And then into the middle. Okay. And not to forget our embellishments, of course. So these are the in-colour embellishments. What colour should we do? We have got, let me untwist that. That's going to annoy me. It's a bit better. Okay. We will use, we could use a mixture. Okay. I love these slimline cards. I think we did a global Stampin video hot with these, and I just think they are just beautiful for this sort of thing. We could use one of each colour in actual fact, could we not? There we go. Because we can do 5. Where shall I put this one? 2, 3. And let's do a Orchid Oasis. And a Tahitian Tide. Beautiful. I just love how happy this is. And of course, you can pair this with one of our slimline envelopes as well. So that is a fantastic way to coordinate all the in colours. And I just love how this turned out. And this could be a birthday card for absolutely anybody. Now, just to share with you some of the other cards I've done with the in colours. So this is using the penciled designer series paper, which is a whole series of papers that are black and white, and absolutely perfect for colouring in your own style, and this is also using some shimmery in colour ribbon, and that is actually using the sentiments that I told you about with the dies that you can cut out. So absolutely amazing how that turns out. This is using Starry Sky and the Sending. I should have made sure I had all the list of everything. Sending stamp set, and just using the stamp that is like lavender, or to me it looks a bit like lavender, watercoloured. And this is the Sun Prince, Nature's Prince stamp set and dies, using the Starry Sky and the Parakeet Party. I love how those two combine together. I think they really, really make a statement. And this is using the hexagon dies, and each piece of the designer series paper, actually one of the glittery, which I should have shown you as well, but you have the glimmer designer series paper in colours as well. And then this one is using the Joseph's Coat technique, with where you blend all the colours, then you stamp with clear embossing powder, cover with a dark colour. I've used the Starry Sky, and then you just wipe off and you get this gorgeous, gorgeous pop of the new in colours. I do have a DVD, where did that come from? Goodness me. I do have a video on that technique for you. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy that. Please like and share, or leave a comment. Would love to hear what your thoughts, and make sure you click on the next person's video. So have a fun time watching all these great ideas. Bye.